Hello students, now today we are going to learn about the voltage regulator, okay, using IC 7805, okay. Using this for constructing this lab 7805, you should recall your theory. It comes under 78XX. 78 is manufacturer code and XX is nothing but the last digit 05. Okay, so you have, it is a positive regulator. Means what is this, what is the work of this 7805 IC? It will keep the output voltage constant for 5 volts. Okay, so it is having two parameters, line and load. Okay, these two we should calculate in our practical. Before going to the practical, you should know the circuit diagram of this voltage regulator 7805 IC. Okay, we will construct V in. V in means input voltage, and then we will connect it is having 3 pins, 1 2 3. Okay, 3, third pin is like grounded. Okay, then we will connect 1 milliammeter here, minus and plus will be connected to resistor, line regulation, then finally output V out, voltmeter. Okay, minus 0 to 15, here 10 kilo ohms. Okay, then this is also 0 to 15, and this is variable, plus minus 0 to 30 volts DC power supply. So this is our circuit diagram of voltage regulator. Okay, for line means you have to draw constant resistor 10 kilo ohms. For load regulation, simply you will put one arrow mark. Okay, simply you will put one arrow mark in your circuit diagram. Now for constructing this voltage regulator, you need breadboard. Okay, this is nothing but your breadboard, which you have studied in your first year. Already you all know about this. Okay, this is breadboard. On this breadboard, it is having up part and down part. Up is used for plus VCC, down is used for ground. Okay, so we are having, this is nothing but a breadboard. On this breadboard you are having upper part, this is used for connecting plus VCC, and lower is ground. But in this also you are having a boundary. If you are connecting this line, ground connection, you should connect in this line only. If you are connecting this line, you should use this line only. If you are connecting in the circuit ground this pin and another pin to this, then connection will not pass from here to here, because this is a wall, boundary wall. If you want the connection in from this line to this line, simply you have to connect one. Okay, simply you should connect one pin from here to here. Okay, from here to here, that means the connection will pass from here to here. So this is your breadboard. Here also up, but in the middle part you can use whole thing, no need of the common connections. Okay, here only you should connect the boundary is there, wall is there, that's why connection should, you have to use this line. If you are connecting ground to this line, you should connect to this line only. If you want to connect this line also, means you have to give the common connection between these two. Okay, here also you should give the common connection. Okay, if you want the connection pass from this line to this line. If I am removing this, if I am connecting this line, first line only will the connection will come, second line connection will not come, that you have to remember. And this the middle part you can use every time. Okay, now what is the 7805 IC? This is your 7805 IC. Okay, on the itself it is written, up part of this it will be written, but you can't see in the video because 7805 7, now you can see 7805. Okay, IC, it is of 3 pins, first, second, third one is mid ground. Now I will connect this. Okay, I have connected this. Anywhere you can connect this part, this and this. Okay, now what is our first connection? Then we will use this DC power supply. It is having channel 1, channel 2. We want volt, so we will use volt only. I am using channel 1 DC power supply, regulated power supply. Why I am using this DC power supply? Because this voltmeter has an input voltage, measuring voltage. We cannot move this voltmeter, so we have to use DC power supply, so that this we can move. And one for input, one for output. And we will see the current, how much current is there. So for that we will use milliammeter. Okay. Now first part I will connect this connection. Okay, what I will do, first part of DC power supply, input plus terminal of DC power supply plus terminal of voltmeter, both should go to first pin. Okay, I am connecting this. I have connected this. Then this is nothing but a ground. Ground I am connecting here. Okay, I am connecting ground. Then next I should give the input positive to first pin. I have connected both the pin positive and this ground. I have connected to ground. Okay, now these connections are over. This part connection is over. Now I should ground this. Okay, I am grounding this. Third pin I am grounding. Okay, after grounding, next I should connect one 10 kilo ohm resistor. Okay, resistor, brown, black, red. I can connect anywhere. Okay, I will connect. Then I will connect minus of this to plus of this, plus of milliammeter to resistor, minus to second pin of IC. Minus I have connected here, plus I am connecting to the third pin of the IC. Minus I will connect to this third pin, and this plus I will connect here. Okay, plus I will connect to resistor, minus I will connect to this IC. Now this connection is over. Now which remaining connection is what? Voltmeter I should connect for output measurement. I will connect parallel connection to the output voltmeter. Okay, see, I am connecting now. Positive to positive. Okay, then negative is grounded. Okay, now this is our connections. Okay, now slowly, what is your readings now? Readings you have to see like this. Line regulation means you should get the graph in this way. Okay, input you should vary. Line regulation means you should vary input. Okay, you should note down the output, and RL is constant for 10 kilo ohms. I have kept RL, load resistance, constant for 10 kilo ohms. Okay, see, for line regulation, what we have to do, we have to give the vary input, we have to note down the output, and load resistance we have to keep constant. So I am keeping load resistance constant. I am varying input. This is input and this is output. Okay, so when I am varying this input, directly I will vary small steps. I will vary by this. We are varying the input. Okay, on this. Now actually what is the procedure? when input is on 7, okay, for correct procedure. See, when input is on 7, output should be 5 volts. That you should verify. Okay, output is 5 volts, input is 7 volts. Input should be 7, output is 5. Before that, you have to vary the output slowly by changing the input. When you are changing the input, slowly when you are changing the input, output is also, this is output. Okay, this output is also increasing. So suddenly it will go to 5, where when the output is on 7. Okay, so like this you will get the reading in such a form that you will get this type of readings. Okay, for line regulation, when input is 0, output is 0, 1, 0, 1.5, 0, 2, 0, 2.5, 0.5, because input should be more than 2 volts, then only we will get the regulated output. 3, 1, 3.5, 1.5, 4, 2, you will get increasing. At last, how you will verify? At 7 you are getting 5 or not. At 7 pakka we got. At 7 input, like input is on 7, by changing this, input is on 7. Okay, this is your input. This is only used for variations. So when input is on 7, your output is on 5 volts. Okay, output is 5 volts. You can see. Okay, output is 5 volts, input is 7 volts. So by this we come, what we have kept here, load resistance should be constant. In line regulation, load resistance should be constant, input should vary, output should be noted down. Finally we got the output. Input we have varied, output is also increased, and finally at 7, input 7, output is nothing but 5 volts. This is for line regulation. For load regulation, simply what you have to do, you have to remove this resistor. Input, you have to keep input on 7 volts constant. For load regulation, input you should keep 7 volts constant. You should vary load resistance. Load resistance, I am taking this potentiometer, 100 kilo ohms. I will be varying it, 10 kilo ohms. Okay, 10, 20, 30, 40, like that I will vary. I will move this and I will vary. And when we are varying this load resistance, output should remain constant for 5 volts. That is our position. So what we will do, how you will see the variation of this potentiometer? By using multimeter. Okay, by using multimeter you can find out. You have to keep this multimeter in resistance, and you can measure the value of this potentiometer. Video also I should handle, and this means it is getting difficult for me. Wait, what you will do, you will see the values in this by using multimeter. Simply in this experiment what you will do, it is of 100. So you can change this and you will get, simply removing, measuring value is not possible. So simply you can remove this resistor from here. Okay, and put this load resistance here, which is nothing but potentiometer. Okay, for load regulation, and change this. Even though you are changing this, output is constant. Even though you are changing this, output is constant for 5 volts. This is your load regulation. Okay, this is your load regulation. Load regulation, see, it will be in kilo ohms. Kilo ohms, 10, 20, 30. Input is constant for 7 volts. Constant for 7 volts. Load resistance we are changing. This is load resistance. We will change. Output is constant for 5 volts. Output is constant for 5 volts. By this, we have completed your experiment, that is nothing but line and load regulation. Okay, thank you.